Well, welcome back everyone to another episode of ShadeTV. My name is Marissa Hill and I am so excited to be covering K-Swiss sneakers again. Today we are going to be talking about two different variations of a model. First is the Si-18 International and the Si-18 Rival. Let's take a quick sneak peek of these pairs.
Like a hit and run, I thought I loved you and you thought I was fun. I'm moving on down the road. Watch me as I go, watch me as I go. Should I look both ways before you cross me, baby? Cause I don't break your voice. I'm moving on. For miles, 67 fastback, oh, it's just my style. We're headed down the road. Just enjoy the show, watch me as I go.
Welcome back everyone to another unboxing and styling segment. If you're joining us for the first time, welcome in. Be sure to hit that subscribe down below if you're not already subscribed to the channel. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy these unboxing and styling segments. Today we are back at it talking about some K-Swiss silhouettes. I'm so ecstatic about all of these different color variations, especially right in time for spring. We'll go through the overview, jump into size and fit, then we'll talk about how I styled some of these colorways, and then we'll conclude with how much they're going for retail and where you can find them. All right, let's jump right into it. So as far as the brand K-Swiss, if you're unfamiliar with it, this is a very historical brand for myself because I've been wearing K-Swiss since I was a little girl. This has always been an affordable sneaker brand that I feel like my mom was very strict with what I could buy at an early age, and K-Swiss always was in that budget, so it does have a soft spot in my heart. So seeing that these iconic silhouettes that I remember growing up are still here but with some refreshed colorways that I haven't seen before, I was really excited to jump into unboxing and styling these individually. So as far as the Si-18 International, which is this pair here, this was originally actually brought to life in 1989. Pretty crazy. So K-Swiss is a brand that was founded in California, so it's got some nice heritage roots as well as roots just in the West Coast area. I am a West Coaster, so it makes sense actually why I think I was so drawn to K-Swiss early on. As far as this silhouette goes though, I just think that it has truly stood the test of time. These different colorways are also just so well done. Baby blue was kind of my go-to colorway with K-Swiss. Anything that had baby blue on it, I was all over it. And K-Swiss always had the best baby blue toned color schemes that they would pair with all of their silhouettes when I was growing up. This pair has this nice kind of royal blue, baby blue and white color scheme to it. And then of course their unique lacing systems here, which are these D-lace sets. This is really interesting because I actually didn't know that the founders of K-Swiss were actually skiers. And the idea and concept behind this kind of lace locking system was for those lateral movements that skiers have to go through just applied to a sneaker. So really smart technology that was put into play early on. And I think it just looks really good. Again, just as far as like being ageless, I think that this look and feel still kind of gives a nice modern look to it. There are different color variations that they have released. So this is another one of my favorite colorways, which just kind of has this nice, fun, refreshing, minty fresh green, pops of this light orange sorbet color scheme, and light pops of this periwinkle blue intermixed with white. I really love just light, subtle splashes of colors just because I feel like it is easier to style. And then for the updated pair, we do have the Rivals, which you can kind of see some of the subtle changes and differences on the Si-18 Rival. So the cut of this is much lower, which I do love having that option, especially in the summertime. I feel like I prefer to wear lower topped sneakers just because of how hot it gets here in New York. And it also just looks really good when you're showing a little bit more of that ankle, especially for the ladies out there. This also comes in some really beautiful colors. Of course, this is one of K-Swiss's kind of iconic color schemes, this red, off-white, and blue colorway. But I loved styling this kind of goldenrod yellow. I think that this is just going to be a really fun color scheme to play with this year, especially since the butter yellow cream color is trending. And then we also have some other colorways in this silhouette. So we've got the Si-18 International here, kind of similar actually to this colorway that I styled, but this one, if you're not feeling that goldenrod colorway, which is kind of, I guess, intermixed with this color scheme, that's a great option as well. And then we also have the Rival here, but in a more simplistic color scheme, which has a nice base of white, royal blue, and some of that heather gray in the mix. But K-Swiss has always honestly been known as a tennis sneaker brand, and honestly I didn't realize how big of a tennis brand it was until I realized that they are still #1 in ranking for the best tennis sneakers. So I just love the fact that I've honestly always worn them as fun, kind of more lifestyle streetwear sneakers, and everyone from Dr. Dre to Keith Haring has been seen in K-Swiss sneakers over the test of time. So really just cool to see the brand is still pumping out these amazing colorway options. And K-Swiss has so much in store for the Si-18 International this year with some really exciting, fun collaborations that I can't wait for you all to hear and see the news about. I'm super ecstatic about it and can't wait to do some unboxings for you on the channel. So definitely stay tuned to see for updates on those products when they officially get announced and officially released. Other than that, we now will jump right into sizing. So as far as size and fit for both the Si-18 Rival and Si-18 International, I would say stick true to sizing. Again, I do have high arch, narrow feet, so depending on what size and type of foot you are, it could vary depending on if you have flat or wider feet, because that is slightly different from myself. So do take that in consideration when you're trying to find the right size fit for yourself. All right, so now let's jump into styling. So I had so much fun styling these different colorway options. So for the Si-18 Rival, for this goldenrod colorway, I decided to go with this really cool textured jacquard jacket that had kind of these different color schemes of yellow. I feel like you don't have to match the goldenrod to a T. Other yellow variations will pair quite nicely with this. And then underneath I wore just a simple kind of off-white colored tennis dress. Again, tennis brand, so had to bring a tennis dress out for the mix for that look. And then for the socks, I decided to go with some really long knee-high socks that had this nice yellow and green tone to really match with this color scheme. So now let's move over to the Si-18 International. I decided to style these two color variations. I had so much fun styling both because they are very different in their own way. So for this kind of blue variation, I decided to wear this cool jacquard coat that had some nice floral embroidered flowers all over it and a nice kind of cream and navy tone. And then underneath I layered a striped button down shirt that had some baby blue hues to it, which matched the light blue hues of the sneaker itself. And then I wore some simple just white denim to kind of pull it all together for a nice, fun, fresh spring look. then for the last sneaker, which again is the Si-18 International as well, just different color variation. This has some nice minty fresh green hues to it, so I decided to actually go with a fun polo shirt that actually has all of the color schemes that you see on this shoe on the polo shirt. So I was like, well, this is completely the perfect matchy-matchy look. And then I wore some nice just olive tone patchwork denim pants that were in a cargo style for my bottoms. About the retail price point for each of these. So for the Si-18 Rivals, these are going for $90, and then the Si-18 International is going for $125. You can find a pair of these on the K-Swiss website as well as other retailers. So definitely, if you have not tested or tried out these iconic historical sneakers that have now been modernized and these fresh, fun colorways, definitely check them out and take them for a spin. All right, that's it for this unboxing and styling segment. If you joined us for the first time, thank you so much. Be sure to hit that subscribe down below if you're not already subscribed to the channel. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy these unboxing segments. My name is Marissa Hill. This is ShadeTV. We will catch you all in the next episode.